Hey, good morning, everybody. I just wanted to touch base with you really quick and apologize for not posting this week. I have been on vacation. I went away with my girlfriends. We went to Florida. I had a great time. I so needed the sun. That was so revitalizing for me. And so we were at the beaches every day. So I had time to post on my personal page, but I was on my phone. I didn't have my computer with me. So, hey, you guys, feel free to post away on this page. Have fun with it, okay? So a couple things that came up was what oils do you use while you're on vacation? So while you're out funning in the sun, one of the things that you always want to take with you is sunscreen. You know, and I love that they come in the smaller, and this sunscreen is actually really nice. It's thick, it's a white, lotion. Excuse me, and it works really well. And I mean, I gotta tell you guys, look at this. I got a suntan. It feels so good. But my shoulders are usually the first thing that peel. So I did use some lavender while I was there and put lavender on at nighttime just to help the skin a little bit. And there's a Lavaderm spray, which of course I forgot to take with me. So if you get too much sun, I actually have it right here. I totally forgot to pack this, and duh me, because this is one of the things that you should always have, especially when your skin's not used to being in the sun, this Lavaderm. It's an amazing spray, and it just, especially if you get like sun poisoning or bubbles or anything, this will take it right away. It's cool. It's awesome. Anyway, trust me. Anywho, so two things that I use three things actually, every single day was my toothpaste. I'm so thankful that this comes in the travel size because it's really nice to take with you. My Thieves spray and my hand purifier. I'm telling you, public bathrooms, in the airplane, everything. I used my Thieves, nonstop. You start to feel that thing in your throat, spray it, feels wonderful. Toilet seats, everything. Get out of the bathroom, I wash my hands, and on my way out, I'm putting my Thieves purifier on my hands. So I went through almost like a half a bottle of this just on this trip alone, just sharing it with everybody too. And every night before I went to bed, I would put my thyme and my Thieves on. And you guys have seen these before, but I have the roller balls on these. So I just kind of roll them on the bottom of my feet before I hop into bed at night. And these are little cases that I made for my oils. And these little bottles, you guys, you got these in your kits. Use them. See, there's my lavender. So that's how much lavender we use between the three of us. And these little cases are wonderful. I made them years ago because I wanted to keep my oils organized. So these come in your kits, and then they're all labeled. And these little labels you guys can pick up at abundanthealthforyou.com. So it's Abundant Health, the number 4 and the letter U.com. And these little labels come in like sheets of 12, sheets of 6, or you can get them like in full sheets with all the different labels on them and various, just depends on what you need. You know, like I have certain sheets of labels just for like lavender, peppermint, lemon, just the oils that I use all the time, Thieves. So in these little cases here, I have my everyday oils because I shouldn't say so much, should I? I use my everyday oils a lot. Okay, I used the dyes because when you're traveling, I mean, what's the first thing that happens? You get stopped up because I don't know what you call it, like you can't go to the bathroom, you get hard and whatever, and it's really hard. So the dyes will really help with that. And these little bottles have different types of orifices on them. So if you just sit there and wait for a drop to fall out, it'll never fall out. So what I do, and let me find one that I can actually put in my water. So here's my Citrus Fresh. And so what you have to do is tap them. So when you tap it, you get, maybe a drop, maybe half a drop out at a time. Compared to the regular orifices that are on like these bottles. So I carry these with me. So there's 15 in each case. So that's like 30 oils. And I do carry a diffuser with me too when I travel. So I can put different oils in the diffuser. I think I basically did Thieves every night, and I think I did Peace and Calming one night. But I have all kinds of oils with me. Who knows if I'm ever going to need them? But thank God that I did have them, because I'll tell you, I had two things happen while I was on vacation. I cut my finger. I was cutting an English muffin with a really sharp knife, and it was a serrated one, and I went just a little bit too far, and I cut my finger, but it cut really deep, and so blood was gushing out all over the place. Funny, huh? And so I used my lavender, and I used my helichrysum to help stop that bleeding, and so that worked really well. And then the same day, getting ready to leave for the airport, I had a bee land on my foot, and it wasn't an ordinary bee. He was huge. He was like this long. I was this big. No, he was really long, and I've never seen a bee like that. But he stung me, and I think his stinger like went in my bone because it really hurt. So I put right away. I did purification, lavender and peppermint, which I kind of watched it. It was like taking the swelling down right away and like pulling the toxins out of there that the bee put in. And so the swelling went down, but it like hurt, and it was like down to the bone. So, and I kind of forgot I had my deep relief roll-on in my purse, which I probably should have used because I ran out of Panaway in this thing. But anyway, wore my flip-flops to, the airport, and was able to put my gym shoes on. By the time I got home, I was actually fine. That's about it, actually. So just lots of things that you can do. You take as many oils as you want, but don't OD on them, because, you just grab that's why the Everyday Oils kit is so nice, because all of the oils in there are things that you can use for an everyday basis. Okay, so if I could only take this one with me, I'd be just fine, because all my everyday oils are in here. I have oils for my waters, I have my citrus fresh, my lemon, bergamot, I have peppermint that I could put in my water bottles. And I didn't do a whole lot of that while I was on vacation because I forgot my water bottle at home. So I was using plastic bottles the whole time I was there. So every so often I would just like put a drop in my mouth and just drink it, just to have my oily fix for the day. And I did travel with my Ningxia Reds. That was no problem at all. I was kind of surprised. They pulled it out of my bag when I was going through the thing, and he looked at them and he said, no, they're fine, and I had enough for one for each day with me there. And I put them in a big Ziploc bag just in case something was to puncture them or something in the luggage, just so I wouldn't have a mess in there. And that's pretty much it. So I am gearing up to leave again. I just got home last night. I'm leaving again tomorrow. I'm going to go see my grandbabies for the day, and then I have to work on Sunday, and then I'll be back home for a week, and then I leave for the Bahamas. So you guys, please feel free to post away on this page. If you see things out there that are really cool that you want to share with everybody, post it. Just make sure it's compliant, and just have fun with it. Questions, answers, whatever. Just, you want to play a game on here? I don't care. Just have a good time. That's what this page is for. It's for you. Okay, so I promise I'll get back into it when I get back from this next little trip. Jim and I have never had a vacation together, so this will be like our first one. It'll be fun. All right, so with that, that's all I know, and I will talk to you guys soon.